You're never going to believe this. I've actually found an Omega I love. Let's get into it. Yes, and welcome to the Mad Watch Collector Show. Today is the first in the series of Buying at BQ. Now, all of us watch collectors and hobbyists are at different points in the watch collecting game. Some of you own luxury watches, some of you own very affordable watches, and I know a lot of us also own amazing budget collections. But what if you're a person that has been collecting affordable watches for a bit of time and now wants to take that extra step to seeing what's available in the luxury watch market? Now, unfortunately for the sellers, that market's going a bit, which is great for us buyers. Now, BQ Watches, who are also That Watch Guy London on YouTube, have an array of amazing high-end luxury watches, but not many people know that they have loads of what we would call mid-level luxury watches. And I thought it would be great to cherry pick some of the watches that really catches my eye. And today's watch is a bit of a special one because I had never heard of it, I'd never seen it, and I want it. Even better, it's from Omega. Yes, my quest of finding a watch I absolutely love from this brand has finally come to an end. The only trouble is, it's older than me. Are you BQ Watch ready? Let's go. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the Baby Plo Prof. I didn't know either. Look at this beast. This is from an Omega Seamaster line called the 120. And the first reference of this model came out in 1969. And it was targeted to more the driver of the boat than the guy that was diving, sat in the boat. So really, your first desk diver. Still professional, still a blooming good tool. Now, this range had several facelifts. And of course, in the 70s, we had this little known watch. Yes, the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. Every Swiss watch company were making their own Royal Oakish thing. And Omega were no different. And they started experimenting with this look with the Cosmic range. Look at that in the 1970s. They only went and turned one of their Seamasters into an integrated bracelet sports diver. This watch was made in 1979 and it is so cool. And I know what you're thinking. It's an integrated bracelet. You don't like them. I know. I just really do with this one. What really drew me to this watch is that dial. That is a Plo Prof dial. One of these beasts. Too big for my wrist, but in this 38mm package, wow, doesn't it look cool? Look at that huge crown. I'm going to enjoy twisting that in a minute. And look at that bezel. We got a Bakelite insert, which is sort of acrylic. And guys, I've got to say, this bezel action puts all modern Seamasters to shame. To shame! I love how the bezel has been sunken into the case. Never seen that before. This is just an absolutely gorgeous looking watch. Yes, it's got some scuffs and scrapes, but it's 44 years old. Give it a break. Now, I know the Omega purists out there are going to catch this, okay? Not an original dial! No, the dial and handset definitely does not match that Bakelite insert. That is because the dial, the hands and the date wheel and the mineral glass crystal has been replaced and included with the watch. As you can see, the lume has wasted away and this watch has been brought back to life with these newer Omega parts. Now, that doesn't bother me. I know it would bother some of you collectors out there. It's at this point we have to remember that BQ offer a 2-year warranty with all the watches they sell. That is peace of mind, ladies and gentlemen. And trust me, I've heard stories of people owning watches far longer than 2 years and still Spencer at BQ has offered to fix it. That's the level of company you're dealing with.
Could you just click that like button, please? It really helps the channel. Thank you. Inside
this watch is even better looking because we've got the Omega Caliber 1010 inside this, and it ran from about 1972 to 1984. It has 42 hours power reserve, 17 joules, and it beats away at 28,800 beats per hour. A 4 hertz movement. Oh my dear Lord, the unscrewing, the winding of this Caliber 1010. Absolutely amazing. So smooth. Beautiful.
Hello.
On my 6.5-inch wrist And this watch works so well. Even though the bracelet is not properly sized to my wrist, each link is so well made. The actual case sits so well on your wrist. This is the Omega I want, not this gaudy blue wavy thing. Personally, I think probably the integrated bracelet sports watch trend may have been last year. However, I wouldn't put it past Omega if they came out with this watch again, because I pretty much bet it would sell a lot. Might have to rebrand the 120 and make it a 200-meter diver, but this is a reference I never knew existed. So glad I do now, and I've got to say I do want this one. Now it's on the BQ website at £5,000. You know there's gonna be some wiggle room, definitely. I might even get in there and wiggle in myself. These watches are hard to come by, and the fact that the dial has been replaced as well as the handset doesn't hurt giving in a cheeky bid, does it? Here it is, my wife's thoughts on the Baby Plo Prof. Don't like it. Hate the bracelet, and it just looks like a little compass. Might not get permission from the wife to buy this one. She don't have to know. Good point. Thank you so much to BQ that sponsored this show. Really looking forward to picking out more gems in the future. It's going to be hard to top that Plo Prof, I tell you. Get on their website below, check out the stock they have, and tell me in the comments which ones you'd be interested in. You've watched till the end, thank you! If you want a bit more of the Mad Watch Collector channel, click here to join. If you want some merch, obviously, click a bit lower. But if I've got you for a few more minutes, why don't you look at this one? This one, well, this is superb. Yeah? Go on, click it. Click it!